Did you know, the wrong scope on your AR-10 can cost you more accuracy than bad ammo? Yeah, seriously, you could have the perfect rifle, dialed-in shooting skills, and still miss shots simply because your optic isn't keeping up. So here's the big question. Are you really using the right scope for your AR-10? Stick around, because today we're breaking down the 5 best AR-10 scopes that can completely transform your shooting experience. And remember, all the links are in the description. Now, when it comes to AR-10 rifles, whether you're running .308 or 6.5 Creedmoor, you're dealing with serious power, longer ranges, and heavier recoil. That means your scope needs to deliver clarity, durability, and precision. No compromises. So let's jump right in. Number 5. CV Life 2-10x32 MPVOAO Rifle Scope. Alright, let's start budget-friendly. The CV Life 2-10x32 gives you a surprisingly versatile 2-10x range, making it usable for both close shots and mid-range targets, which is great if you're just getting into AR-10 shooting. You also get illuminated reticles in red and green, adjustable objective for parallax, and locking turrets, features you don't always see at this price. But let's be real for a second. Compared to everything else on this list, the glass clarity and turret precision just don't hit the same level. That said, for beginners, this scope can actually be a great learning tool. It lets you understand magnification ranges, parallax adjustment, and reticle use without spending a ton of money up front. The lightweight build also makes it easy to mount and handle, especially if you're still figuring out your rifle setup. However, under heavier recoil or extended use, you may start to notice some limitations in durability and tracking consistency. It's not designed for extreme precision shooting or long-range competitions, but it does hold its own for casual shooting sessions. Another thing worth mentioning is eye relief. It's decent, but not as forgiving as higher-end optics, so proper positioning matters more. Overall, it's a solid starter optic that delivers more features than expected at its price point, even if it doesn't compete with premium options. Still, for the price, it's a strong entry point. What do you think? Would you trust a budget scope on a powerful AR-10? Let me know in the comments. Number 4. Pinty Tactical Rifle Scope Combo. Now this one is interesting. The Pinty combo tries to do everything: scope, red dot, and even laser modules all in one package. On paper, that sounds like insane value, especially for beginners who want versatility right out of the box. You get a 3 to 9 times magnification scope, plus quick close-range targeting options, which can be fun for plinking or casual shooting. But here's the catch. When you compare it to dedicated optics like the Burris or Vortex, it just can't compete in terms of reliability, clarity, or consistency. Where this combo really shines is in experimentation. If you're new to shooting and want to test different aiming styles, scope versus red dot versus laser, this setup gives you that flexibility without buying separate gear. It's also a decent option for airsoft or low recoil platforms where durability isn't pushed to the limit. However, on an AR-10, which produces significantly more recoil, these added accessories can feel more like gimmicks than practical tools. The mounting system can also feel a bit bulky, adding extra weight and complexity to your rifle setup. And when you're dealing with precision shooting, simplicity often wins. More components mean more potential points of failure or misalignment. So while it's fun and versatile, it's not built for serious performance. This setup works best for light use or experimentation, not serious AR-10 performance. So yeah, more features, but less refinement. Would you rather have one tool that does everything, or one that does one thing perfectly? Number 3. UTG3 to 12x44 30mm Compact Scope. Now we're stepping things up. The UTG3 to 12x44 is where you start getting real value for your money. That 3 to 12 times magnification range gives you more reach than the CV Life, and the larger 44mm objective lens pulls in more light, meaning better visibility, especially at longer distances. The 36-color illuminated reticle is honestly impressive at this price point, and features like zero-locking turrets and parallax adjustment make it feel much more complete. Compared to the lower-ranked options, this is a big jump in usability and performance. One of the standout aspects of this scope is its rugged build. UTG scopes are known for being durable, and this one is no exception. It handles recoil better than most budget optics and maintains zero reliably under normal shooting conditions. The turret adjustments are also more tactile and consistent, which is a big deal if you're dialing in shots rather than relying solely on holdovers. Additionally, the eye relief and field of view are more forgiving, making it easier to acquire targets quickly and maintain comfort during extended shooting sessions. While the illuminated reticle offers a lot of color options, most shooters will likely stick to just a few practical ones, but having the flexibility is still a nice touch. But, and it's important, the glass still isn't as crisp as what you'll find on Burris or Vortex. So while it's a fantastic mid-budget option, it's not quite premium. Still, for versatility and features, it easily outperforms both CV Life and Pinty. Number 2. Burris Drop-Teen 3-9x40 Rifle Scope. Now we're getting into serious quality. The Burris Drop-Teen is built for hunters and shooters who want reliability above all else. The 3-9x range might seem basic compared to UTG's 12x, but here's the difference: clarity. The glass quality here is noticeably better, especially in low light conditions like dawn or dusk. The ballistic Plex reticle is simple, clean, and actually useful for real-world shooting, giving you quick holdovers without overcomplicating things. What really sets the Drop-Teen apart is its consistency. This is a scope you can mount, zero, and trust, whether you're out in the field or at the range. It's designed with hunting in mind, so it prioritizes durability, simplicity, and dependable performance over flashy features. The lightweight design also makes it a great match for AR-10 builds that you plan to carry for extended periods. Another advantage is its excellent light transmission, which becomes especially noticeable during early morning or late evening hunts when visibility is critical. The controls are straightforward and easy to use, even with gloves, which adds to its practicality in real-world conditions. Compared to UTG, you're trading a bit of magnification and extra features for better optical performance and dependability. And honestly, for most AR-10 users, especially hunters, that's a trade worth making. It's lighter, more refined, and just works when you need it to. Number 1. Vortex Optics Diamondback Second Focal Plane Rifle Scope. And here's the winner for most people. The Vortex Diamondback hits that perfect balance between performance, durability, and price. The glass is clearer than everything we've talked about so far. The build quality is rock solid, and the turrets are reliable and repeatable. Whether you go with the Deadhold BDC or V-Plex reticle, you're getting something that's easy to use and effective in real shooting scenarios. What really elevates this scope is its consistency across different shooting conditions. Whether you're at the range dialing in tight groups or out in the field dealing with changing light and distance, the Diamondback performs without hesitation. The edge-to-edge clarity is noticeably better, and the coatings help reduce glare while improving contrast. The turret tracking is another major plus. Adjustments feel precise and dependable, which is crucial if you're stretching your AR-10 out to longer distances. And unlike cheaper scopes, this one maintains zero even after repeated recoil cycles. The overall ergonomics, including the zoom ring and focus adjustments, are smooth and user-friendly. Compared to the Burris, it offers a bit more versatility and modern refinement, and when you compare it to UTG or budget options, it's just on another level. Plus, that lifetime warranty? Huge bonus. This is the scope that works for hunting, range shooting, and even stretching out to longer distances without breaking the bank. So, which one wins overall? If we're looking at features, performance, durability, and value combined, the Vortex Diamondback takes the top spot. It's the most well-rounded optic on this list and the one that makes the most sense for the majority of AR-10 shooters. But hey, Your choice depends on your needs. Budget pick? CVLIF. Feature-packed mid-range? UTG. Hunting reliability? Burris. All-in-one experiment? Pinty. Best overall? Vortex. So what do you think? Which scope would you choose for your AR-10? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take.